Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Happy Sunday morning. I'm Ashley Moore, and welcome in to the Prep Rally. It's another edition of State Championship Sundays. This morning, 2 sports, 16 teams, 8 state titles, and we've got them all right here. So buckle up because we're starting with the Volleyball State Championships at the Denver Coliseum. 374 volleyball teams in the state, but it's down to the final 10. And in 1A, Fleming took on McClave, and in the first set, Fleming digs it up. It's set outside to Quincy Stoll, who throws it down, and this one won't be returned. Point Fleming. But here comes McClave, set right side to Ashlyn Steinbrunn, who has the Midas touch. But to match point, Ashley Bornhoff sends it over, and Fleming wins their first state title in school history. And then in 2A was the always dangerous Sedgwick County Cougars, taking on the Simla Cubs, and early on, Cubs trying to make a play when sophomore Darren Neem says, "Access denied, Cougars point." But here come the Cubs. Set outside this time, and Carly Cox says, "Back at you." Cubs points, and the energy is returned. Next point, it's set middle to Haley Eastler, and my goodness, what a hit. But to match point, Simla to Eastler, and it's over. The Cubs win their first state title since 1996. In 3A, who other than the Eaton Reds, representing with that big old banner, taking on the #1 seeded Alamosa Mean Moose. And early on, it's Eaton Maddie Smith back to serve, and Alamosa sets it middle to Lacey Christensen, who throws it down. Shortly after, Alamosa serve, Chloe Kreider digs it up, and Lila DeJager just chips it over for the Reds' point. But here come the Mean Moose. Anika Pearson says, at the net, not today. But let's head to the floor for this one. Match points, and Maddie Smith does what she has done all year as Eaton wins their first state title since 2020.
I mean, it means everything. I mean, we've got knocked out the semis the last 3 years, but this year we knew what it took. And we just all worked together, and with so many seniors, we knew if we worked together and played for each other, we could do it.
I know we always say we broke the curse because 4 years we've lost in the semifinals. So this team, I mean, we just came together and we played for each other, and I think it really showed on the court, and it's just so amazing to be here today.
And then there was 4A, the University Bulldogs taking on the Windsor Wizards in a top 3 showdown. Early on, Wizards serve. Bulldogs dig it up, but Avery Williams erupts at the net for the Wizards' point. And then it's set outside to Jacob Northdurf. And oh my, Wizards ain't playing today. But here comes University. Kenley Rudiger with a set outside to Jordan Halley, and ain't nobody returning that one. Few plays later, and the Bulldogs love that left side, but this time it's sophomore Delaney Lau who puts her defender in the splits. But to match point, Halley with the dig. Rudiger sets outside, and Delaney Lau lays down the boom as University wins it in straight sets.
Well, it was 24-16, and I really cannot control myself, so I knew she was gonna send me the ball, and I had to get the last kill. So yeah, I felt great and just super high emotions.
I'm so happy. We've worked so hard. We've been on so many ups and downs this season, and to come back and sweep in the state championship, we knew we could do this, and I'm just happy that we did it.
And last but not least, it's the back-to-back reigning state champion Valor Christian Eagles taking on the Chaparral Wolverines. And to get us started, Valor's Campbell Booth throws it down, but the Wolverines were ready. And Lauren Wagner says, "That's how you do it, point Wolverines." But then it's Valor's Cora Fisher from the white line, Eagles point. Shortly after, watch middle as Valor's Tegan Bueller slams it home. But would you believe me if I told you this one went all 5 sets? Well, that's exactly what happened, as both student sections bring the energy. So, to set 5 we go. And who else but Shaps? Lauren Wagner on the outside, and goodness gracious, what a hit. And it would all come down to this. Shap with the hit, and both Booth and Waitman dig it up. Fisher sends it back over, and then hits it back over the net for match points as the Valor Christian Eagles win their 4th consecutive state title. And did it all for Coach Janie McHugh. Let's talk to the seniors.
It feels absolutely incredible to get to play this out with my family and just my best friends, and to do it for her especially. It's so important. It hurts a little bit that I don't get to come back and play with them next year, but I know they're going to carry it on just fine by themselves.
Oh my goodness, so amazing. But I think the coolest part was that we were playing for each other, we were playing for the Lord, and we were playing for our coach Janie. I think it was just so cool. and just such a challenge. That team was great. Shop was an amazing team. So I'm just super grateful. It was just amazing. I've had the best experience at Valor.
And then there was the soccer state championships at Widener Field in Colorado Springs. We begin in 5A with the 4-time state champion Regis Jesuit Raiders taking on the undefeated Rawson Valley Mustangs, who are playing for the boys state soccer championship for the first time in school history.
Every first ball, every second ball, it's got to be us. Everything tonight should be about us, not them. Let's bring home the Mustangs' first ever championship. How about that? Yeah! How about that, Mustangs? Yeah! Come on, boys, let's bring it in. Let's go. Mustangs on 3. 1, 2, 3, Mustangs!
The Rawson Valley Mustangs taking on the Regis Jesuit Raiders at Switchback Stadium, and this one was scoreless through all 80 minutes of regulation. But it was a packed house as both student sections traveled down to the Springs to show their team some love, so to overtime we go. Regis Jesuit with the shot on goal. It's blocked, but Sawyer Berg is there for the putback and golden goal as the Raiders win it all for their first soccer state title since 1996.
Coming in this game, we kind of knew it was going to be a tough matchup. We were just like preparing our entire practices before this game. It was just like to prepare for this team, all these players. We just knew it was going to be tough. I was so happy. It was kind of a dream come true for me, you know? And I feel like I'm just going to be talking about this moment for the rest of my life now.
The Mullen Mustangs taking on undefeated Greeley Central in the 4A state championship. First half, Mullen possession when Rocco Manerbino sends up a lofted shot, and it's a goal right over the goalie's head, 1-0 lead. But then watch this, ball off Greeley Central when Roman Cedillo says, "I'll take that pass and make it an assist," as the Mustangs win their second state title since 9 News anchor Mark Salinger was in high school. 2-0. Here's Manerbino on starting early.
That first goal really, it just sets the tone of the game. Getting it early, getting it in there, it shifts the mentality of the game. We gain momentum, we get everything, and we're able to build off of all that momentum and just keep it.
I think we just had put in a lot of work over time. You know, we lost last year, and it was always our goal to come back and win it this year. And I think we just did that, and we played as a team, and we played with love.
And then in 3A, it's the Kent Denver Sun Devils taking on the Steamboat Springs Sailors. And we head to the long goal scored in this one. And if you look closely, it's Kobe tied to the left goal post, and it's good. It only took 55 minutes. Here's the hero of the game, Kobe tied with more.
Yeah, I saw the ball, and I just knew it was going in. You know, that's what I do. I'm just different. You know, I just knew it was going in the back of the net. You know, started celebrating before it even went in.
Well, there were nerves. Like, we knew all we had to do was fight for 80 minutes as a group, stay composed, and when we scored the goal, just put our foot on the neck and end the game.
But before we go, it's that time again to announce this week's Honor Roll winner. You at home had to vote, and the winner of that vote goes to Highlands Ranch QB Rylan Hume, airing it out downfield to George West, who hit us with the Spinderella. My goodness, what a catch. And he takes it in for a touchdown. Congrats, George. But reminder, we can't be everywhere. So if you're ever out at a game and see something you'd like featured on the prep rally, just send it over. That's all, folks. I'm Ashley Moore, and we'll see you next time right here on the 9 News Prep Rally.